It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one.
The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. Jalen Redmond in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
He's going to let this one go deep. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 4. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Dallas Turner focused on the quarterback there, and he ran him down for a loss of 6.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 35 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
He's got his big tight end. Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Green Bay. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here's second and 5. Play action now. Roseman. Look wide. Get this one complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
third, they need one. He'll run. This is Mason. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
The punt is blocked.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Josh Wiley. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Look at the three tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground is Mason. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
He kicks this one away. On the return is Corley. Yeah! He's across the 20s, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running backs. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
3rd and 3.
Now they'll set him to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
6 yards.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Packers set to kick this one away. catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, and he'll be taken down for a loss.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, get the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Operating out of the gun, it's Brosmer. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brosmer. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the first down.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll step up and run, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
A give to Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
3rd down and 9. He'll drop the throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that one.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
To the air on 2nd down. Rosewood. This defense pinning their ears back. Coming to get him again.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A ball deep for the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. He just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Whoa! That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Off the play fake, here's Brosner. In trouble, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here is Brosmer. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Allison. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Third down. Here's Rosewood. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That is brought in. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A huge play on fourth down. It's a gain of 34.
2-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Gordon Mason, touchdown Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
As this one's away. On the return is Corley. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Off play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
They'll look to throw. Rushed to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and long. And that is incomplete.
Aggressive decision here on fourth down. It just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. To the air, Roseberg. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yards to go.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down. Brosmer. A throw on the move is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on third down, here's Brosmer. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Brosmer. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make, and of course that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL, but also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that is incomplete contact, but the flag's going to be fourth down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's Ryan Wright now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to a 2-minute warning. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before third down.
13.
The football near his own goal line. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Riker good with the extra point. The Vikings have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return is Corley. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Brosmer on 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covered very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Brosmer. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Josh Oliver. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Brosmer. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again, Brosmer. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with a pick.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, it is Brosmer. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Brosmer looking to throw here on third and long. One side here. Caught by Addison. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. He'll bring up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and take.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And he'll try to use that size to push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to do a lot better with the ball.
He was looking for Jack Best that time. And now it's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled on the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They go play action with Brosmer. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. First carry now for Ty Chandler. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
It's a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Go to the draw play here on second down. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. from the gun, it's Brosworth. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 29.
It's a gain of 29. And it's first and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Mason. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
Here it is on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down. He'll work his way up past the 50.
5-yard gain.
They needed that one, didn't they? I mean, you're backed up. You go 3 and out there. You're giving the other guys the ball back with great field position. So, really nice job there by the back, knowing exactly what he needed to get. And after that nice run, he picks up first down.
Another run here with Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The right side is taken in by Beck. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Back to throw. 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a good tackle out wide will hold us to a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6. Now the Vikings 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it just continues to be a recurring problem. I mean, even the balls he's been able to get out of his hand have come from a cloudy pocket. And listen, I know he's a guy that can make some plays when he's on the move, but at some point, you have to be able to be in rhythm and deliver the ball on time.
Picked off by the former Eagle, Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Intercepted.
Play action now. Roseman. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
2nd and 10. A run now for Chandler. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 14
yards.
on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Roseman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. Here is Brosmer. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards. The gain there. First down, Minnesota.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Brosmer. He takes off.
Nice Nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
It's going to be third. They need one. They'll run. This is Mason. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. First down picked up, and they are getting close.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st and 10. Roseberg. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At the 1-yard line.
A run, and here's Mason. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd down. Here's Roseberg. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Riker had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now on a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Andrew Van Ginkel getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen. In a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? Something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the ground is Mason. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
operating out of the gun. It's Brosberg. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process, this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL.
To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return is Corley. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Covers very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Up the middle they go. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done. And really nice job here by the defensive front.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Going to come down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's the timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second down, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. First down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll throw out of the gun. He gets this complete to Dulcich. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
A gain of 5. First down, Green Bay.
On the draw, this is Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down. So a win here for the Vikings. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.